How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. Duskmourn just released today, guys. Let's get it. We're doing a sealed best of 3. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch and stream video games, leathercraft, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, why has he got a sword? That looks like that uncommon equip too. Let's see what we get in our packs for rares. Ooh, we got 8? Okay. We got 8. Summer, what are you doing? My cat is lying on top of some stuff that I would appreciate if she didn't. We got some really good... We got 2 Swarm Weavers. Swarm Weaver's a good card. And having 2 of them is also very good. There's also a Tyvar. And I think we might be able to splash for winter. There's also a guiding... Enduring Innocence. Split Up is also neat. It's a 3-mana Wrath that you can make very one-sided. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to attack with everything. Alright, cool. You didn't block. I'm going to destroy all tapped creatures, or oh, you attacked with everything, I'm going to destroy all tapped creatures. Like, this is pretty wild. I think that, let's see. So Winter is kind of interesting in so much that, like, he fills everyone's hands up. I don't know if Winter's good, though. I do think that Tyvar and the double Swarm Weaver is going to look really good. But let's see what our pool is. We got, what, 70 some odd cards now? Let me look for signposts. All right, so we have we have one of those, 2 of those, yeah. We have Winter. Wow, we don't have that many signposts. We have one of these 2 of these mana rocks, and we have very few fixing lands. We got a Strangled Cemetery and a Lakeside Shack, as well as the Blazemire Verge, the rare. We have the blue-black Skull Snap Nuisance and the Oblivious Bookworm. Okay, let's just look for cards that seem fine. This Jump Scare card looks okay. Optimistic Scavenger looks really good. Shard Mage's Rescue also looks really good. Something that can help you win combat and blanket removal spell. I think I'd play that over Jump Scare. Veteran Survivor. What a power crept Savannah Lions. All right, we'll put that in there. Feeler of Surveillance. Enchantment, which means that it triggers the Scavenger, and it's a 2/2 with Vigi that when it attacks you surveil, which I think is pretty good. What's Cult Healer? Cult Healer gains lifelink. It could be okay. I think the Enduring Innocence is what? This is for when small creatures enter, draw a card, and then it becomes a... It's a 2/1 for 3. I don't care that it has a lifelink. And then when it dies, it comes back as an enchantment, so I would play that. Probably would play the Split Up. Patched Plaything, Double Strike, and enters with 2 -1/-1 counters if you cast it from your hand. So it comes in as a 2/1 with Double Strike if you cast it from your hand, and if you resurrect it through like any of the black-white signpost or black-white graveyard recursion cards. That seems pretty good. Trapped in the Screen seems like good removal because it has a ward on top of everything else. Friendly Ghost. Unsettling Twins is a banger. Fear of Immobility. Tap something. If they control it, put a stun counter on it. Maybe. That's a maybe. Let's see. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card. Might be fine in the spells deck. Unable to Scream. This is one of the best versions of this type of card. I think that's worth playing. Counter target spell. Unless they pay 2. If they do surveil 2. That's a nice bit of extra stuff on there. When you manifest Dread, put a card into your graveyard. Wow! Okay. That seems really good in the Manifest Dread deck. Because if you manifest Dread, so you put the other card into your hand, so basically every time you manifest Dread, it draws you a card and makes it 2/2. That's very good. Defender, when it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Okay. Fear of Imposters, yeah. Flash. Counter target spell. I like this card, actually. Because typically your opponent would rather have that spell than just manifesting Dread. Although manifesting Dread is a lot, right? Because it's very good in this format. I think it's still good here. Twist Reality, either counter target spell or manifest Dread. I think that that's fine enough. There's also one of these. Surveil 2 or manifest Dread, then make a 3/3. Or make one of them but then put a counter on it. That seems fine. Fear of Lost Teeth is okay. Bale Smirk, notice I put like so many of the blue cards in there. Whenever you fully unlock a room. So this is when an enchantment or, yeah, it's eerie triggers, each opponent loses a life. That might be fine. Cynical Loner, I think is the only one of these survival cards in not green or white. If it's tapped, you search your library for a card, put it in your graveyard, then shuffle. Can't be blocked by glimmers. I could see that being good in like the black-white deck. And it's also just a 3-1 for 2, which typically fine. Stick Twister. This is the 2-2 that has lifelink, and if you have Delirium, each opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard. Otherwise, it just hits them for 2, which then gains you 2 life. So that's really good, actually. When it attacks Surveil 1 and it's got Flash, that seems fine. It's also a an enchantment creature. I'll play a Murder. Resurrected Cultist. What do you do? Oh, yeah. That's a finality counter on it. This is like a very good mid-range card. Especially if you could pull it off with Delirium. I mean, you have to pull it off with Delirium. I would play all 3 of those. This is our Swamp Cycler. You would play like one of those maybe. Turn Inside Out. When it dies this turn, manifest. That seems like a fine combat trick. Betrayer's Bargain. If 5 damage to target creature, if it would die, exile it instead. Oh, wow. And it could cost as little as 2, or sometimes it just costs 4. Sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Okay, Hand That Feeds is when it attacks when there are 4 delirium. Yeah, it seems like a fine role player. Piggy Bank, when it dies, create a treasure token. And it's a 3-2 for 2, which when it dies just becomes essentially, it refunds you a bit. Yeah, that's fine. 2 or less power can't be blocked this turn. That's for the red-white deck. It's also an artifact creature, which is worth mentioning. Destroy target artifact, redirect a spell. 1 or 2 target creatures can't block this turn. I don't know if that's good. Like, sometimes it's fine to change to turn a removal spell that they target one of your creatures with into a removal spell that targets one of their creatures, right? Essentially getting you a 2-for-1. I don't know if that's good. Curse Recording, you need a lot of instants and sorceries. And what's funny is that I don't think you'll ever lose the game to this. That said, most valuable Slayer. Target attacking creature gets +1/+1 first strike. That seems good. Sacrifice a land, draw a card. That seems fine for a 5/3. We would play one of those. Boil Bilge's Ripper. Sacrifice a creature to do or enchantment to do 2 to any target. I would play that. Glassworks is the one that's 4 damage, right? Yeah, you would play both of those. And then long term, you just open the door, and at the beginning of your end step, it just nugs your opponent. Yeah, you would play those. Flesh Burrower, when it attacks, another creature you control gains Death Touch. That seems fine. House Cartographer, come on. Survival, at the beginning of a second main phase. If it's tapped, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land, put it into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your... That's a fine 2-drop. Manifest Dread. I think you just play those. Monstrous Emergence is... choose a creature you control. Oh yeah, that's the punch spell that can use creatures in your hand. So you don't even have to risk getting blown out over this one. Yeah. Wary Watchdog is a 3-1 with Surveil 1 on ETB or on Death. I would play that. Cryptid Inspector, when a face-down permanent you control enters, and when it... or another creature, another permanent you control is turned face up, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Fear of Exposure. Tap 2 untapped creatures and or lands you control, and it's a 5/4 with trample. Oh, this is probably very good in the white-green deck, right? And it essentially... that seems pretty good. I don't have that much in the way of... what is that ability called? Survival? Yeah, I don't have too many cards that have survival, but that would be pretty good. Well, let's see what the rest of what we have here. There's a Spine Seeker Centipede, which gets you a land, puts it in your hand, then shuffles, and then when you have Delirium, that's just worth playing. And you know what? This is... even if you can't tap 2 untapped creatures, you could still pay... you could still tap 2 lands, which means that it's a 5/4 with trample for 5, and that's not terrible. I think we could play that. We definitely put the Tyvar. Anthropede, discard a card, or pay 2. When you do, destroy target room. In best of 3, this is worth considering for the sideboard. Branch Snapper as a 7/6 trampler. Just a... this is a power crept what's it, Colossal Dreadmaw, because it's one more power, and then on top of that they gave it forest cycling. Like, yeah, I think we play at least one of those, if not both. And then there's Altenac, the Thrice Called. Draw a card. It's a 7 mana 9/9 with trample. And if we can resurrect it, which I don't think we have any cards that do that. And then I think we would play Drag to the Roots. We definitely play the 2 Swarm Weavers. I would play the Strangled Cemetery, considering that we're playing the Swarm Weavers. I don't think we're playing Winter. I don't think it's good enough. It's a 3/4 for 4, so that's fine. It's got Word 2, sure. It shrinks your opponent's hand size by whatever your Delirium is. But your opponent still gets to, like, use those cards, because they're drawing the cards on your upkeep. So by the time that this actually gets going, I don't think we would want the Haunted Screen. The Bear Trap is fine. Found Footage, face down creatures, your opponent's Surveil to draw a card. Friendly Teddy, when it dies, each player draws a card. No. Glimmerlight. Glimmerlight seems fine. I'm always a fan of, like, equipment that equips cheaply, right? And this equips for 1. It makes a body, so it's a lot of material. I think I would play one of those. So let's look at what we ended up with. If we organize by color, can I organize by color? No, it just highlights the ones that we would be looking at in, like, green, let's say. I honestly, and this might just be because we have 2 Swarm Weavers, I honestly think we should just play green, black, maybe splash red for, like, what was it? Green, black, splashing red for the Glassworks and the Shattered Yard, as well as possibly, because the Glassworks are just very good removal spells, right? And the Shattered Yard can give you some inevitability, as well as, oh god, what is it? Winter. Possibly Winter. I don't know if we really like Winter, though. I feel like he doesn't do enough. It would definitely play the Blazemire Verge. So let's see what that looks like. If we get rid of the blue... I don't think we play the Snatcher. Because we're not playing... Oh no, we're splashing for Winter, so he is... It's the red, right? So it's the... We take the Glassworks. The Razorkin's fine, but take out the white, take out the blue. We didn't get any cards that get creatures out of the graveyard. Bargain is, that's actually a really good removal spell. But I don't think we play it. Piggy Bank. Playmate. Get rid of these white cards. Get rid of these blue cards. Betrayer's Bark. God, that seems so good. It seems so good. Like, so good. And we don't have any more fixing, right? Yeah, we don't. Okay. I guess we still could play... Oh, I don't want to play Altenac then. Because we don't have any of those cards that bring it back from the graveyard. So it's just a 7-drop. And you never really want to have a 7-drop, like, sitting in your opening hand. Drag to the Roots could cost 2, a black and a green, and it's destroy target non-land permanent, so that's pretty good. Black-green wants to do Delirium stuff. Winter is also a Delirium card, which means that we want to have cards that are like enchantment creatures, artifact creatures. I don't think we're going to be doing too much with Eerie, so I think we can cut the... Well, hold on, that is a 2-drop, right? We have these 2 Cynical Loners, and I think they're probably better. Osseous Twister, Betrayer's Bargain. I'm having trouble cutting this, but I think we should just to keep our mana base fine. Flesh Burrower, whenever it attacks, another creature gets Death Touch. That seems fine. It also has Death Touch. This Cartographer seems fine. Manifest Dread seems really good, especially in this deck. Because it gets you a 2/2, and then it puts a card in your yard. It puts 2 cards, actually. A sorcery and something else. To help you get Delirium faster. Monstrous Emergence does what? Oh, this is the punch spell, right? Yeah, it is. Wary Watchdog. This also can help you get Delirium. I don't think we need Glimmerlight then. Appendage Amalgam. When it attacks and Surveil 1, so that's pretty good. And it's an enchantment creature. Murder is just very good. Let's see. Resurrected Cultist. I think I like those a lot. Whenever face down permanent you control enters, and whenever or another permanent you control is turned face up, put a 1/1 counter on it. So if we're manifesting dread a fair amount, that's pretty good. What's fear of exposure? I think we want to keep fear of exposure. Spine Seeker Centipede is also pretty good. Anthropede. That's sideboard. Anthropede is sideboard. Drag to the Roots is a fine removal spell. We're just trying to see what to cut now. I think we need one less mountain. One more swamp, especially considering how many double black spells we have. We have a few double green spells too. And Blazemire Verge can tap for a red if we control a swamp or a mountain. So let's actually cut one more mountain and put in another swamp. That way we have we're still in the cutting phase. Well, actually, let's see what that means when we go here, right? So, all right. So T Cree. Let's see. Oh, we don't need two of these Slavering brand. Well, actually, or discard a card, swamp cycling, and it's just a 6/5 otherwise. These cost the same. I feel like we should still balance between the two of them. We don't have any 5 drops, right? We don't. We will Shattered Yard, I guess, technically. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal spells, right? Manifest Dread's just going to be good. I think we get rid of the Glimmer Light, especially because it doesn't really put anything in our graveyard. So let's cut that. A fair amount of 3 drops. The Resurrected Cultist, the thing that I like about this thing is that it just keeps coming back. And so it trades really well. It's a 4/1. It does kind of die pretty easily to Fear of Lost Teeth, but it's a nice mid-range card, and that's what I like the most about it. Tarvar's a win condition. So are the Swarm Weavers. I think we need this because we're splashing. Tap 2 untap creatures you control. So this is really like a 5-drop. So let's put that there, actually. Because that might just be a 5-drop. I don't think we're doing enough with Cryptid Inspector, so I'm going to cut that. I think Murder is going to be really hard to cast because of the double black. So I'm going to cut that for now, but we could end up putting it back in there because of other things, right? We have 3 red sources. We only have 1. We have 2 red spells. Whatever, we have 3 red sources. I think we'll be fine, especially because we can get... Technically, we have 4 red sources because Spine Seeker Centipede can help us just get one. And we have a lot of digging that we can do. Stick Twister. Do I really care about the Cynical Loner? It can't be blocked by Glimmers. Is Winter too much? I think that Winter's fine, especially if we can get Delirium high enough. Because how many card types do we have in this deck? Creature, instant sorcery, artifact, enchantment, land. If we can reduce our opponent's hand to like 1, I think that Winter itself could be just like an annoying win condition. Granted, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. All right, so let me take out one of these massive things, and I think it's got to be the Branch Snapper. Just taking out the Branch Snapper, guys, and we have to cut 2 cards. I think Fear of Lost Teeth being a 1-drop, that's also an enchantment, and a creature is very good. This is an artifact and a creature. I think that's very good. We're just trying to hit Delirium as hard and as fast as possible. If it's tapped until you reveal a land card, put it in your hand. Okay. I think that that's too good too. If it survives combat, it draws you a card. Which means I think your opponent is going to want to like trade with it, or trade for it. Alright, let's cut 1 Resurrected Cultist. If we need that long-term, longer game plan, we'll have it then. But I think that this is fine, right? And we have 13... 14, 15, 16, 17 lands. Because we do, or we might actually want to play these things. So I think that that's fine. 41 cards. I know that was a lot of assembling the deck. I'm sorry, everybody. Here's our first opponent. My fellow dickheads, wish me luck. I think that our pool was fantastic. And I think this is a keep. There's a 1, a 2, We can't cast Tyvar until we draw another land, but we're fine. And our opponent gets to go first, so we get to play Fear of Lost Teeth. Oh, do you have one too? Oh no, you have a found footage. I don't think that that's a good card. Surveil 2, draw a card. You may look at face down creatures your opponents control at any time. Sure. I think we want to dig for another land. Brood Spinner, alright. Surveil 2. Looks like they're on the black-green. It would have been nice to have a Brood Spinner. It looks like they're on the black-green deck as well. I don't get to attack here, but we get to play the Wary Watchdog. And if the next card's a land, we keep it. But I think we have to play the Wary Watchdog because it just trades with Brood Spinner. Yeah, we keep that. For now. No attacks. Part of me thought about, like, putting that away, but... Innocuous Rat, sure. Please attack. Send your Brood Spinner at me. We'll play this, because we need the green source. And actually... Huh. What are the 1-mana tricks in this format? Choose a creature I control. Yeah. Wait, no. Target a creature. Deals damage equal to... choose a creature I control. There we go. Oh, you can't even get, like, 1 for 1 there. I'll attack. Sure. I wanted that in the yard, so now we have 3 different creatures, or 3 different card types in the yard, right? So Swarm Weaver might actually just come down next turn going like, bubba bam! And I don't mind getting hit by this face down card. Can you imagine? I think... God, there's so many good plays we have. I think we just play the Tyvar and pass. They're gonna Forest Cycle. I guess they need the lands. Sure. Sure. Twitching Doll. Samana Dork. Okay. Do I have a creature in there? I do. Because I could Swamp Cycle this away, get a swamp, and then play the Osseous Stick Twister, but I don't think that that's great here. Although... Let's attack first. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Land in the graveyard. That's all 4, right? So yeah, let him have a Swarm Weaver. Get 2/2 2/2s with flying and death touch. What a wonderful, wonderful place to be right now. And then I think next turn we can actually just I'm never sending in the Swarm Weaver. Okay. Flesh Burrower. I don't think we ever send in the Swarm Weaver. I think we do this. We play this. And I think I want to hit my land drops. So I'll play this. Death touch until end of turn, huh? Let's play this. Just swinging with those 2. And then they can choose to discard or lose 2 and I gain 2. Yep. This is just a drain effect because the Osseous Stick Twister deals the damage, which means that since it has lifelink, I gain the life. Saying its name! Alright. 2 other cards. Okay. Mill 3. Creature or land. Oh, they're getting that back? Okay. I don't know if that's good here. Oh, this is an insect, and this gives all of my insects +1/+1. That's actually kind of fun. Insects and spiders. Oh, wow. That's cool. Alright. I think I could swing with not everything, just this, and maybe this? Okay. I think I'm more willing to Swamp Cycle this, so I don't want to tap like that. But what I do want to do is send this and these 2 in. Because I think we can actually reasonably cast the Slavering Branch Snapper. Sure. I'm just gonna take 7. There you go. Like, I hate that card, and just in general. Like, opponents just, like, wavering on this. It's like, I don't know if I want to die to these things. Oh, come on. Make up your mind. Make it up, come on, do it! Okay, that makes sense. This is the one that manifests? Okay. Sure. So they're taking 2. They're losing 2 creatures. And then... my god. I don't know if they're doing this to troll or not. I've had opponents do that where they'll just go like, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, especially on the arena client, and it's like, it's so annoying. I don't care. These are trades that I would gladly make. Manifest Dread, sure. I'm gonna go get a swamp off of this Spectral Snatcher. What did they put in the yard? Final Vengeance. Exile target creature. Okay. We'll swamp cycle here. And then I will play Tyvar. Because Tyvar is just fun. End turn. Delirium. What is this? Oh, okay. End turn. I can make this indestructible, which is great that they no longer have Final Vengeance to exile it with. Do these have... they have reach, okay. Opponent did not want to give up a card. Oh no, they gave up that one creature, okay. They're gonna make 2 2/2s. Okay. Which is the greatest power among creatures you control. Okay, pass my turn. Play this. And I think we just swing out with everything except for the swarm. Actually, not you. You. Like, we could pump everything by +3/+3, which is kind of fun. So they don't really have good blocks here. Yep. Sure. We definitely pump then. What do you do outside of that? Because I did want to get rid of that. So we definitely get rid of that. Oh, okay. So I pump. Tap another creature I control. Tap that one. Make it indestructible. Then give all of my creatures +3/+3. End turn. Delirium. You could discard. What is that? Resurrected cultist. They could bring it back. Oh no! I didn't realize it was +3/+3. I should have swung out. Sure. Surveil 2 draw. Yep. Oh, you know what? It's not good to swing out here because we want to keep Tyvar. That's right. So we always have to have like one creature back. Usually the Stick Twister. Okay. What did we see from our opponent? View battlefield. Not much, right? Like, if they had any bombs... The Brood Spinner's a problem. Widow's Walk. Draw 2 cards, lose a life. That's pretty good. They had a Branch Snapper. Break down the door. Wish we had to break down the door. Innocuous Rat's not terrible. Final Vengeance could be a problem. I don't care about that. The Resurrected Cultist. Yeah, we didn't see anything, like... too much. That was too much of an issue, right? I can't see these, I guess. It's say its name and the cultist. Alright, so return to sideboard. I think this is fine. We'll just run it back. I think the most annoying card that they played was that that teddy bear that makes a bunch of spider creatures. Like, that seemed problematic. But not to the point where I'm worried about it. It seems like a good card, though. It just seems like our cards are better. We didn't draw a single mountain. I'm not worried about that because we didn't draw a single red spell either. And I do think that the deck has some issues with card advantage, but that's just for now, I guess, right? Opponent gets to go first again. And this is good. This seems fine. Keep. They got a Terramorphic Expanse. That's pretty good, actually. I wish we had a Terramorphic Expanse. Play it instead of one of the other lands. Would have liked the 1 or a 2 drop there. Okay, Twitch Doll. Manifest Dread's not bad. Manifest is a 2/2. Puts, yeah, like that. I hope they tap this for mana. That way I can just kill it with Glassworks. They didn't see a single... Yeah, they did. Okay. Manifest Dread, then attach it to that creature. Yeah, I can kill their Twitching Doll now, and that's great. What does this do? It's just a menace creature? Okay. Next. Just pressure their life total. And if they want to trade, we can trade. Yeah! Good shit. Hey, I play red cards. Glassworks. We have 2 Swarm Weavers in our hand. That's nuts. So Swarm Weaver. Resurrected Cultist, sure. I think I could just punch that, right? Should I punch that? Drag to the Roots. That puts the last card... No, that's a source... Is that a sorcery? That's an instant. That puts the last card in our graveyard. Yeah, next. End turn. The last card type, I should say. Because we have land, sorcery, creature. So we could go drag, kill this. It's just destroy, right? Yeah. Grievous Wound. Can't gain life. They lose half their life. Rounded up. Wow! That's a bit much. I still kill this. Play a land. I can crack that, but I think we want to get onto the board now. Play this, have 2 2/2s. I think next turn we could just, Cultist... Okay. Sure. Sure. Putting that on that? Sure. Okay. Land... Swarm Weaver. Oh, you're legendary. Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't realize that. Okay. So I could bring this back and then punch that? Is this an instant? This is a sorcery. Okay. I guess I swing out with these, with 2 of these. Sure. So I get this. Yep. They get to Manifest Dread, and then I think we just kill that? Actually, doesn't have anything. I don't think it matters, right? You know what? Screw it. We're still going to choose a creature I control. Oh, I should have not played that. No. Hit this. Choose a creature I control. It was just a land. Alright. So they can bring back their Cultist. But I don't think they can afford to, like, block here. I guess they could, right? Balustrade Worm. Trample and Haste. Okay, so we're about to lose, like, half my life. But... And you come back when there's Delirium involved, right? Yeah. Yep. So that's pretty good. This Grievous Wound. Sure. Okay, wary watchdog. If I play the cult... Oh, you know, I could play both. So I just swing out here. Play this. Play this. Oh, you know, I should have played the wary watchdog first in case I wanted to surveil anything into my yard. Like, I don't really want to draw that, right? Sure. It comes with a finality counter. Maybe I should have left the Swarm Weaver back. Yep. So it just has Menache, but I was going to double block anyway? Maybe I was supposed to destroy the Grievous Wound. It just felt like it was so much more important to take care of that other thing. Oh, that seems good. Sure. We have Delirium online, so I'm just going to play this. End turn. I'm not going to resurrect the Cultist right now, because we want to keep Delirium so that the Osseous Stick Twister does its thing. What'd they pitch? Enduring Courage. Okay. Then they put that on, and it gives Minach. Sure. Okay. Appendage Amalgam. This allows me to just swing out with the two of these, right? And then I just flash this in. Let's offer the trade. Yeah, baby. Have another one. Haha. Sure. Good game. All right. I didn't realize that the Swarm Weaver was a legendary. Huh. Okay. All right. That's how we want our games to go. Hit Delirium quickly and start beating our opponent's buttocks. Ah, here's our next opponent. I'll say this, my kitty's been a very good girl this whole time. She deserves extra. TREATS. We'll play first. This seems very good. I'll keep that. We got a 2 and then 2 3s to keep our opponents on their toes. The Osseous Stick Twister also can just get in, right? Gain us some life. It's not the best 2-drop for us here. Opponent is mulliganing. Okay. And I would like to draw a green source, but we're pretty high on drawing a green source here. Play that. But we don't necessarily have Delirium. Let's see, Monstrous Embrace. Okay. We'll let them think that we're the sacrifice deck. No, don't kill that. Aw, you jerk. You should have played a thing, you jerk. All right, so we're not gonna actually cast that for no targets end turn. We did draw the green source though. Play a creature, please. Ah, yes, that's dead now. Oh no. That's bad for us. That ruins our Delirium plan. Draw a card if you do discard. Okay, so I have to kill that. Blap. Now we can Monstrous Emergence this thing. Exile a card from a graveyard. Okay. Unlock this. That just gets them once every turn. Haste. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I can't even kill that now. Alright. I can kill that. God. I can't kill that. So, oh, I can't even cast that. Alright, that was a mistake. I guess I can hit this and then... Strangled Cemetery. I need to be lower on life then. Alright, so we're gonna Glassworks kill the other root-wise survivor. And I guess if we hit ping you again. I should have played the Strangled Cemetery then. Resolve. Because I can't Monstrous Emergence their Valgavoth Slayer. They've made a Boggle, though, which is crazy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My turn. Cynical Loner. Okay. That at least blocks that, right? So... But I can't unlock that right now. End turn. Wow, rude. Sure. Sure. Resolve. We're not going to get to do any delirium stuff. The Ghost Vacuum's actually really good here. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. My turn. Okay. Oh, don't cycle it. Don't cycle it. And net. I don't think I have any loot effects, so I'm just going to play the land. Hopefully they don't have any combat tricks that allow this to kill my branch snapper. We didn't draw very many lands, by the way. I mean, very many creatures this game. We drew a fair amount of lands. Okay. So, they're putting out all these wieners. Sure. They don't have... Oh, this has haste. Okay. God damn it. Draw a card if you do. Discard a card. Damn, this is a pretty bad situation to be in. It's a good thing we can do this and kill that root-wise survivor. Actually, you know, we don't have to kill the root-wise survivor. We just emergence kill their forest. Choose a creature I control. Target a creature. Choose this one. Kill that land. Play the Swarm Reaver, rather. And now we have 2 blockers for these things. And do we attack here? I don't think we can afford to attack here. We're at 10. I think we have to make this game go longer. Up to that many creatures. Okay, so they just shrink these. Poop. I think that's game because they get to swing out with everything here. Oh, they have Delirium on top of it. Mm-hmm. We don't have any reach. They should be swinging out with all these flyers. They should be. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think they want to do that right now. I guess they could if they really wanted to. Take damage. I take 1. Oh no, I take 1. Okay. Let's see, how much does that cost? That's most of my... Alright. So let's go to the next game. Because there's nothing I can really do here. They vacuumed up everything and then made like a massive board. So we know that they have a problem artifact, which means that we're gonna want to play... God, let me switch this layout to this and zoom in a little bit. Anthropede, I think, is very good here. Oh no, it's destroy target room. Never mind. Whoops. Destroy target room. Oh, but it has reach. We'll put that in there anyway. Because if they make a bunch of flyers... I haven't seen Winter at all. Oh, man. There's a lot of cards I haven't seen yet. Fear of Lost Teeth, I feel like doesn't really affect this game that much at all. And we should hope to enable Delirium less, so... cards that just rely on delirium to be useful at all won't be. So maybe a cultist can go away. Maybe both cultists can go away, actually. And we'll look at black, green cards that we have. Each opponent loses a life, so actually play this leech. Maybe we need the murder too. I don't think I want that. Saw blade script is not going to be good enough, and the haunted screen is cute, but what's fun is that this can actually tap to activate itself. But yeah, I think that's it. We'll just go down to that. Part of me thought about putting the murder in there, but I don't think it's worth putting in there right now. We'll play first again. God, that early vacuum was like real bad for us. This seems fine. Turn 2 Watchdog. Hopefully digging until we hit a mountain for turn 3 Glassworks. And if not, we can always just Swamp Cycle. Drag to the Roots would also be a good way to... I don't even think they saw that. Oh, they saw one. Okay. So they know that we have one. Innocuous Rat, sure. Manifest Red. Ah, these are both bad. Okay. I would have liked the Centipede, and this is some fixing. This is some red fixing. Oh, I need a body. Swamp. No attacks right now. Because this can get blocked by that. And so it's just a bad trade on our behalf. Drag to the Roots is going to be good to get rid of, what's it called? Their vacuum. And we could use this to grab another Swamps, which is what I think we have to do here. Oh, they're playing 3 colors. I didn't even notice that. That's right, they had their Valgavoth Slayer become a blue source turn 1. Other than, yeah. Alright, so there's that. And then when this takes damage, destroy it. So. Okay. Play that. No attacks. I'm gonna try to race now. Sure. The wary Watchdog probably gets to hang back, and we have to keep the Drag to the Roots for the time being. It's 2 permanent cards. Okay. Play that. Next. What does this do? Mill 4 cards, return 2 permanents. Yep, okay. Resolve. And give in to violence. Okay. End turn. We're so close to catching Spectral Snatcher that I'm actually going to hold off on cycling it for now. If they exile my graveyard, I could still cast Drag to the Roots to okay. Sure. I think we still swing out next turn. That's why they're playing blue. It's the Zimone. Okay. Draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. Okay. I think I have to destroy that. My turn. Okay, so next. Sure. Sure. So, Death Touch and Indestructible Combat Trick. Destroyed that. And I Surveil. We can keep the forest, right? Let's keep the forest for now. Get this Osseous Stick Twister online. And end my turn there. Drain you. Or you sacrifice a permanent, I don't care. We have 5 card types in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of them are this Swarm Weaver. Ooh! Doomsday Excruciator. Each player exiles all but the bottom 6. Okay. Uh-huh. My turn. Sure. Okay. All but the bottom 6. Interesting. I don't know what's left in my deck. Because it's all but the bottom 6. Okay, and then they draw an extra card each turn. Beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. Wow, okay. They definitely needed the greenhouse in order to play the Doomsday Excruciator. I'm afraid to even Swamp Cycle the Spectral Snatcher, so I'm going to send this in. We still have Osseous Stick Twister online, so we're just going to try to go a little bit wide. And either they discard or we gain some life here. Okay, draw a card. Cracked Skull. Alright. They draw 2 cards a turn, but they are going down on their deck way faster than we are. Doomsday Excruciator is like a weird card. Bashful Bestie. Sure. I think they just hit us, right? No? Alright. Sure. Okay. I don't think we could play Glassworks at all, so... You may search your library for a card, put in your graveyard, and shuffle. No. I think they're realizing that that's gonna kill them. So yeah, we'll trade there. We'll cast our Spectral Snatcher. Discard or get drained for 2. I think that Excruciator was the worst thing they could have played. Mill 4 cards. I think that was just a GG. Yeah. Okay. I would take out that Excruciator. That seems bad. That seems just like a bad card in general. 6/6, sure. It just got to look at us. It's a flyer. It's a demon, so it works well with the, what's it called? The Unholy Annex / Ritual Chamber, right? Creates a demon. I think we still did the correct thing in destroying the Unholy Annex / Ritual Chamber. Sure, the other, let's see. The greenhouse allowed them to cast their Doomsday Excruciator, but I don't think that was important. I don't think we have any changes either, so let's hit done on that one. Okay. This actually seems keepable. Yeah. Cynical Loner seems fine. We're going to hopefully hit a 3rd land for Spineseeker Centipede. Ghost Vacuum. Well, hey, there's Winter. Let's just play Wary Watchdog. Glassworks, we don't need that right now. Just feel free to take it. I don't want another red card. Sure. I'd like a land so that I can play Spineseeker Centipede. We have a black and a green source. Okay. This can actually trade with that. That seems really good if they can like manifest a lot of cards. That vacuum though is a problem. Okay, so next. We trade. Okay. I'm gonna swamp cycle this, actually. I was hoping to draw a, Sure. Get a land. That way we get another... Oh, that's not going in the yard. That's not going in the yard at all, sir. I'll get a red source so that we can get the Glassworks online. Unholy Annex, okay. That could be a problem. Sure. Play this. I think we want a red source, actually. As weird as that seems. And it's gotta be a basic land, too. Yeah. I know. But we need the red source so we can actually play Glassworks. This ghost vacuum is always going to be a problem. Always. Swarm Weaver's okay. Brood Spinner! Okay. I think we just killed that. And I hope we... They just had that in there. Alright, okay. They have some. Oh, okay. How many creatures do they have under this? There's 3 creatures. That would actually be pretty good. I hate this card so much. Then they make their boggle. Yep. Oh. Alright. If I play this, then I could play the Cynical Loner. As well, and then have them, like, double block this nerd. No attacks. Here, end turn. Sure. I thought about leaving up Appendage Amalgam, and it was like, you know? Yep, resolve. You know, to get the ambush block, but I don't think they would attack into this regardless. 2 target creature, you gain 2 life. Okay, sure. Winter's Intervention. Rude. What's the matter, Summer? My cat just said something. She thinks she's so cute. Please attack. No? Alright. Yep. Drains him for 2. My turn. Let's see. I think we could play this, and then I would like to manifest Dreadsea, but actually the most correct thing might be to accelerate this clock. No attacks, end turn. Because our opponent's taking like 3 damage every turn, right? Yeah, resolve. Unless they decide that they're going to crack the other side of this. Sporogenic infection. Ooh, that's very bad. Okay. That's pretty bad, yeah, because that causes my Tyvar to just die. Ah, rest in peace, buddy. Okay. Sure. I think next turn we have to play the Spore Reaver to have 2 flyers in the air. Because they're going to take 2 off of this. Cracked skull. Never mind. What'd they take? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay. Take 2. Sure. I think we play Winter, and then also we manifest Dread. Actually, you know what? Let's play the Flesh Burrower. No attacks. Like, they're cutting it close here. Yeah, I think now's when you flip your demon. Okay. Now I have to figure out a way to kill that demon. Haha. Sure. Sure. Each player draws 2. Okay. Then we draw 1. I'm gonna manifest here. Let's see. We'll manifest that. And then we will play this. Next. No attacks right now. End turn. What does this have on it? Oh god. It just has a bunch of enchantments. Okay. Our opponent's hand is like chock full of cards though. I don't know what's more important to get rid of. Is it the demon itself, or is it the ghost vacuum? The ghost vacuum is ruining our day. And we haven't even drawn, you know, what's it called? The removal spell for it. We've drawn very few removal spells. So drawing 2 extra cards a turn might actually help us. Nowhere to run. Okay. I'm assuming they're gonna kill the Flesh Burrower. Oh. Sure. Oh yeah, because that undoes the ward on Winter. Sure. What's the matter, Furball? Think she's so cute? I think we still attack with Flesh Burrower and Cynical Loner. I think we just sacrifice the Centipede, because that's not going to work. That's not doing anything here. Like, what are you on? What are you on, buddy? Pass. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we throw this out there. Draw 2. My god, can we get like less lands? Holy shit, that was bad. Face down as a 2/2. Okay. Play. God. We need to look. Well, we have 2 green sources, so I guess we could just play this. Just have that out. And then we'll swing in with the Burrower and the Loner. Creature I control, give it Death Touch. So these two have Death Touch. Next. I don't think opponent really... Okay. Alright. Sure. Unless you can give it indestructible. Maybe there's a board wipe that they have. Like, opponents very much like, I cannot give up this Ghost Vacuum because I have to keep them off of Delirium for like the longest time. Yeah. Resolve. And end turn. Ping ya. Sure. If they plan on bringing that demon back, they're gonna end up getting the worst of it, aren't they? I guess, yeah, because they'll be, oh. They'll be drawing extra cards. Yeah, okay. Strange. Okay. Resolve. 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 Don't they... Did they... Enters if it was cast. Oh, if it was cast. It wasn't cast. Okay. Sure. That's just to have a demon in play so that this thing doesn't kill them. Alright. Seems fine. Ooh, I wonder if we can actually do things with Delirium now. I'm gonna flip over this thing just to use my mana. They don't have to pay the ward cost. I don't know if they realize that because of nowhere to run. Pay for that now. Okay. What? Okay. They do have a legitimate, like, they can beat me right now. Position. What the fuck? How many fucking lands am I gonna get? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, sure. I'll play the only thing that I drew of consequence here. I've lost already because look at that. Alright, so how much damage are you gonna take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll send this in. Oh, watch. This Surveil trigger is going to be like something that I actually want. Watch. Maybe I should have attacked. No, because then they would have had a free block. Damage equal... I would like that, see? But it's not good enough here. I don't even think they care. I don't even think they like care to block this. Oh. Oh, because then they could just like give it indestructible. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I can't believe I drew like 5, 6 lands off of Winter. Just lands. Like, would you like lands? Sure. Do they? Oh, okay. I see what they're about to do. Yeah, good game. Concede. It's like, oh, okay. Oh. Their deck was very good, though. Their deck was very good. And the Ghost Vacuum, very much a, hey, are you playing in Duskmourn? You should play your Ghost Vacuum. Are you playing Duskmourn? Play all of your graveyard hate. I can't believe that there's, like, it feels like that's the only card that's graveyard hate. All right, here's our next opponent. Our second round went less than ideal, but that's because our opponent's deck was fantastic, and they had a Ghost Vacuum. Ghost Vacuum just beats our deck. Ghost Vacuum, I think, is going to be like the card that beats a lot of decks in this format, because it does feel like a graveyard set. You know what I mean? She thinks she's so cute. My cat. She thinks she's the cutest thing in the world. She is. We can keep this. It's not wonderful. Keep. We have a 2, a 3, a 3, right? We're not going to be able to turn on, what's it called? Delirium with this super fast, and we have all the lands that we could use, so... And there's a red source, too. But that's too many lands now, game. I will play the Appendage Amalgam, and I'm going to start taking lands out of the deck. After we attack with Cynical Loner. If we can. Can this not block? Oh, it can't be blocked by Glimmers. I'm going to take out a Swamp. Take action. And end turn. If they attack with this, I get to flash this in and trade. And I think that that's worth it. I think that that's worth it. Especially because, like, this is clearly... It looks like they're clearly in the Rooms deck. Right? Ooh, Unsettling Twins. Ugh. They're so weird. Bunch of weirdos. I probably should have did that after combat. Yep. Yep. Trade there. Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm actually not going to play a creature this turn. I'm going to leave up Drag to the Roots, just in case. Plus, that'll turn on Delirium. I don't care about taking 2 here. And if we don't need to drag anything to the roots... Okay. Then we don't have to drag anything to the roots. Surgical Sweet. Okay. Mana value 3 or less, which is going to be the Inquisitive Glimmer. I guess that's fine. What's the rest of it do? I'm going to destroy that. I'm going to play this. And if we could stop, like, drawing cards, drawing lands, that'd be great, especially considering that I took one out. Like, that'd be really good. Especially considering that I took one out. Especially considering that. Chainsaw. Well, that'll do it. Surprised they didn't equip it. If I draw like one more land, though, we're fucking dead. Ah, cool. We'll play this. We'll play Tyvar. I think we have to... No. This face down card could be anything. Give me a... It could even be a... It could even be a, boat. Yeah. Yep. If they equip Chainsaw to Clammy Prowler, it's just basically like draw 7 cards. Ah, they see it too. I blame this solely on drawing way too many goddamn cards. Yep. Oh! That can't be blocked. No blocks. Is it the chainsaw that does that? Oh, okay. Gonna manifest some dread here. We'll play this as a 2/2 creature. No attacks, end turn. I could actually make blocks here, but oh, I thought this was the one that draws a bunch of cards. Never mind, that's a 2/7. What's the matter for a ball? Glimmer Burst, draw 2, create a 1/1. Okay. Terramorphic expands. Yep. I blame how this match went solely on drawing way too many goddamn lands. That was not gangster at all. We do have some outs here. We can block the Clammy Prowler with the Tyvar, pump the Tyvar. Oh, and put this in front of one of the other things. And again, make the Tyvar indestructible, pump the Tyvar. Right? Like we have things to do here, and hopefully they don't see it. They see it. Cool. No attacks. End turn. Can I stop drawing lands? I dug a land out of my fucking deck. Living Phone. Power 2 or less. Control a Glimmer. Wow. Glimmer Seeker seems pretty good. Pass. I'm just gonna turn this face up. Turn. Okay. Play this and I'll play the Winter. Next. No attacks. And 10. We could still activate the Tyvar, but we can't go aggressive yet. Equip that to that, sure. Pass. I think I still block that and I make it indestructible and maybe I pump. Opponent's maximum hand size is like 2. Yeah, sure. What do you do when you die? When it dies? Okay. Target creature can't be blocked. Oh, am I just dead? I think I am just dead, right? Past the blockers. Put this in front of that, this in front of that, this in front of... Yeah. Yeah, alright, good game. Okay, concede. Ah! Damn, okay. Again, like, we drew way too many lands when it really, really mattered to be adding to the board. View battlefield. Let's see. They played one room. Okay. That room is really making it difficult to look at other things. Bedhead Bestie. View battlefield. Turn to sideboard. I think that Fear of Lost Teeth is actually pretty bad here. But we do want to go long, and they're not really affecting our graveyard. So maybe we do play Occultist. Switch that for that. I've yet to see Fear of Exposure. Alright, that's fine. Sure. But yeah, we drew like way too many non-creature spells. Seems fine. I'll play this, then we can play Cynical Loner. Would like a land to play Centipede. Flesh Burrower. What do you do? Oh, okay. This card deals damage equal to the power of the creature. So the creature itself doesn't deal the damage, which means that Flesh Burrower's Death Touch doesn't matter here. Play that. Hopefully draw another land, hopefully a green source. What the fudge? Okay. Yeah, take action. Can we get an enchantment and creature, artifact creature, sorcery creature, and then those are lands. Artifact creature, artifact creature. Put on half of my delirium. What does this do? Non-toys creature you control, attack a player, create a token. Not having drawn a land there really kind of fucked us though, guys. They have perfect Jeskytron. And they're playing Living Phone. Okay. When it dies, reveal a creature, put it into your hand with the rest on the bottom. Choose a creature I control. Yes. I don't know. Cancel. Choose an additional cost. Reveal. No, choose a creature I control. Target a creature. Creature I control. Puts a sorcery there. I think we do have to take a land here, though. Sure. Take action. Let's see. It's not a creature. We already put a creature in there. Put a sorcery just now. So I do think we put a land in there, and I'd like it to be a swamp. Because that's the least... The card that I would like to draw the least is a swamp of all the things. Alright, so Unsettling Twins. And I think we just swing out here. Please land. Fuck me. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'm just trying to prevent them from getting anything from that. We're like, I don't know how many lands behind. It was a Jolly Balloon Man. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. Enduring Innocence. Okay. Hey. Play this. We'll get a red source. Play the red source. We have what's it online, so I can play the winter now. And then just start trying to make land drops. I mean, not land drops, just play spells. Ah, fuck me. There's that chainsaw again. Okay. Then they could equip the chainsaw to the Enduring Innocence. Mm-hmm. That gets them a toy. That draws them a card. Jeez. Okay, there's so much going on here. Alright, Summer, not right now. Here's this guy. What do you want? Hmm? What do you want? Don't start. Behave. I think it has Ward 2, so if they have a removal spell, it has to cost less than 3? Less than 4? Or 4 or less, rather. Here's the thing. I don't know if they want to get rid of it. Well, I guess their hand size is reduced, right? Okay, piggy bank, sure. Summer, stop. I want to play more cards out, not less. So let's play this guy. The Resurrected Cultist. And I think we'll hold off on playing Tyvar. Actually, you know what? Let's play Tyvar regardless. Next. No attacks, end turn. You behave. You be good girl. Glimmer Burst, okay. That draws them 2. That draws them another card. So they have to dig real hard because otherwise they have to pitch down to 4 cards at the end of this turn. So they need to play a bunch of spells or cards. They definitely hit a land, right? They definitely hit a land. I say definitely. There you go. They have, what, 5 cards, 7 cards in hand? Alright. So if they played 3 spells, they don't have to pitch anything. Tyvar is nice, though. Tyvar is a good boy. Being nice to Tyvar. Exile up to 1 creature with toughness 5 or less. Ugh. And it's just, it stays exiled. That's the worst part about this. I have to pay the ward. Okay. It stays exiled. That's the worst part about that. Pass. Okay. They create a toy. Pass the blockers. Block like this. Block like that. Scorching Dragonfire. Oh, okay. Opponent had everything. Cool. Never mind. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. Let's see. We can do Swarm Reaver and kill that Innocence with the Glassworks. Sure. Resolve all. So we do that. Have a huge board. Our other Swarm Weavers in the graveyard. But these can actually block these things. So I think we're okay here. We'll find out. They get to constantly draw cards off of that thing. Winter's been very bad. Like, so far. Our opponent got to dig into all those removal spells and then just like 100%. Okay. What does that do? Each equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. Sure. That's rough. Glimmer Seeker. Sure. One. That's bad. Definitely block that. Block this. Block the Glimmer. Yeah. This is going real poorly. Manifest Dread. It's either Manifest Dread or land. Sure. Alright, that's pretty bad. I could play this. Let's play this. But I'm dead, so good game. Concede. They have too many bodies on the board. I still attribute the entirety of that first match to, haha, would you like 17 lands? Here's 17 lands. What could we have done different here? Our opponent had like a lot of removal. And maybe we should have played more removal. I don't really think that we had any issues with our mana per se, right? Done. It never, there were a few times where it felt like we needed like our second pip of something, but I don't know. I think that the deck was great. It was just like, What I do like is that so far, these have actually felt like pretty long running games. Dollmaker Shop, you know what though? This being on the board, we lose. You just lose to that. Enduring Innocence is fantastic. Chainsaw is a really good removal spell. Unidentified Hovership, Flying Saucer, also great removal spell. Right? Their packs were packed. Look at this. They even had the Jolly Balloon Man. Woo! Look at all this stuff. Like, I was worried about Inquisitive Glimmer. They have Unidentified Hovership. Oof, leave match. I guess that's how that goes. Wow. Wowza. All right, well, let's look at the deck again. I like what we had. Okay, yeah, Clink Bloom. I really do think that we had like a really good pile, except for Winter. I think we learned that Winter's just like a little bit not too good. Swarmweaver's really good though. I did not realize it was a legendary artifact creature. And maybe we should have played more into the pump of other insects, but I don't think we had that many insects in black and green, right? We have a leech. Oh, we had an anthropede. I think that's it. We've never. There were 1 or 2 games where we got to actually play this, but I wouldn't have put that in the deck. And yeah, I think that was fine. I think the deck was great. It was just some of those draws were like. Anyway, let's claim that. If you're watching on the YouTube and you enjoyed that, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. Link in the description where you can catch me streaming video games, leathercrafts, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But until next time, I hope that your sealed pulls go better than mine, and I am out of here. Y'all have a good evening, folks.